I'm not your boyfriend, baby. I ain't your cute little sex toy. I'm not your lion or your tiger. Won't be your nasty little boy. I'm not your boyfriend, baby. I can't grant your every wish. I'm not your knight in shining armor. So I just leave you with this kiss. You can catch me on the speed train. Beaver in a three-way, shining with the gleam chain. And your honey giving me brain. You can catch me watching AI. Metal it's game time. Pinky with the same shine. Pitbull and a K9. You know I rep this shit. I got it tatted on my skin. If you fuck with my city, then you fuck with my kid. You know I rep this shit. I got my hands up on your chest. Motherfucker, just believe it that you fuck with the best. I'm not your boyfriend, baby. I ain't your cute little sex toy. I'm not your lion or your tiger. Nah, won't be your nasty little boy. Whoa, I'm not your boyfriend, baby. Yeah, I can't grant your every wish. I'm not your knight in shining armor. So I just leave you with this kiss. These children learn from cigarette burns, fast cars, fast women, and cheap drinks.
Hey everybody, this is Flippin' Bing coming at you. We're going to cover today is something I've been noticing a lot of. And people have probably covered this, and I'm not doubting this. This is the production and customs. There are similarities when you have certain makers that switch over to some production runs of stuff. Meaning production runs is they just license their design to various knife makers and companies, and they come out with some awesome and unique and fantastic stuff, and stuff that it blows me away. One such thing has happened is Les George. Les George, as you guys have seen at Blade HQ, he came out with a automatic with Protech. Protech is a Southern California-based company. Southern California-based company. They make automatics. See the Protech. Come on. There's your Protech CPM D2. See right there. And then you got your Les George laser mark, and Protech does pretty much everything in house. They mill out their own steel. They EDM wire. They hand assemble. And I've been to their shop, both their shops. They had one shop in down in Santa Fe Springs, and then they moved recently. And Dave gave me a little tour of the place. If you locate my Instagram a couple times, you can see some pictures I took while there. I don't want to show too much because, I don't want to, I have to ask Dave. It's his shop, and I'm not going to put out stuff that he doesn't want people to see yet. So these have already come out in a checkered pattern with the aluminum handles, as well as the infamous skull inlay, silver skull inlay that actually can be taken out or set in with the screw. The action on a Protech I love. They're beautiful. This one is the pre-production Proto 131 of 200. Like I said, it fires out like a dream. There's a little recoil right there. And it works great. I love it. Added a little D22 brass bead, some hot pink paracord. Had paracord in my toolbox. This was the color. I thought it was kind of funny, and for some reason I just like it. So that's what you're seeing, people. And then what this is I like they're calling this the Rockeye from Les George, which is rightly so. But it is a dead ringer for VECP. There are slight modifications, slight here's and there's. What I love about it is you got, for the people who can't get a VECP, this is a VECP 2.0. This was the one that I had with the Molin Labe copper backspacer. sent this off to Les George for a spa treatment and some tinkering, and he sent it back with the G10. I also got the copper one still. Leaving the G10. It's also been stonewashed by Pete Gray, which is okayed by Les. It's an anode, which is, but also, like I said, okayed by Les. So there's beautiful similarities. Let's get into them. See if I can zoom in, people. Okay, so let's start at the blade. Obviously, steel is a big difference, but you have your swedge, your drop point, and almost very similar height in your, the start of your grind. If you can see right there. Obviously, steel choices differently. Your handles, if you can see, very similar, except for this one's obviously slimmer. And then when you go into the handle design, it's a beautiful representation. I honestly believe this is one of the best productions from a custom. Obviously, clip change. Protech loves these clips. I love them because they're almost universal. Emerson holds a very similar one to it, and so on and so forth. Obviously, I love the spoon clip on this. There's a copper LBS patinaed by obviously Pete Gray, and even your lanyard hole is a very, very similar place. So, like I said, these are coming out from different companies. Not this, what I'm covering right now, but the productions, customs productions. You have Lucas Burnley's Quakin through Boker. You have the Pocket Rocket through Benchmade. It's older model, obviously. So you have the LPCE. No, sorry. You have the DH, which I will be covering soon, which is a very similar design to the LPC by Sniper Blade Works. You have, and all these companies are coming out with this beautiful stuff and beautiful work, and there's so much care. The industry as a whole is turning a whole new leaf with the rebound that's coming back from the industry. It took a big hit, a couple years back, and now it's coming hard. It's one of those things. I love it. It's we as a generation are seeing some of the brightest minds come out with some crazy ingenuitive stuff, and I love it. I mean, you can't deny that these VECPs, granted it's hard to ever get a hold of, aren't beautiful. Now, this is where I'm trying to get at, though. Not everybody can get this. You can afford it. Yes, you can find them. Secondary market kind of rocks them up, but it's hard to get for everybody to get one. And that's what I love about how the production companies are coming out now. Because you can get these. Granted, not every state has anti-automatic laws, which means that per the law it's going to be harder. But you can get this if your state allows automatics. Who knows? They might do like the TR4 and come out with a button lock configuration to circumvent the automatics, which I would love, and I'm sure hundreds of other people will love. The DLC on this actually holds up really well in comparison. Yeah, there's scuff marks, but what's funny about those is that's obviously from the bead. I take a little, take a rag with a little oil and a little, and another rag that's dry, and I can rub these down, and those marks go away. So I love what they do for these. Dave Wattenberg does a great job running that company. Every time I see him at a show, I can't, Dave's the nicest guy to work with. He's very, he doesn't care who you are. He will be very, very, very helpful in helping you pick out something that will work for you. If you're going to the California Knife Show, at the Plaza Cutlery Show in Costa Mesa, I would say advise you very much to go check them out. at the very least, you can handle one and see how they fire. See how a Protech fires. I mean, I have a TR4, and those things fucking, excuse my language, they fire. They even though that thing's at least 2.5, almost 3 years old, it still fires out like a beast. It's got a bunch of dings on it because I've taken it to the field many a time, and it does great. I love it. So that's what I wanted to cover, and just give it a little short video, and see what people are thinking, and give my thoughts in the matter. So there you are, productions and customs. They're it's kind of like a George in every pocket. There's the New Deal. Car in every garage, but now it's a George in every pocket. Because George, obviously, his stuff gets used. I mean, he can't produce fast enough, some of them. And some of you guys are lucky, and you got the you got the ESVs, the extra small VECP, which is beautiful representation in a midget formation on that. I love them. Like I said, anyways. So that's enough of from my mouth. I hope you guys like it, and you guys do real good. Be safe and have fun.